Good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us for this March 31st episode of What's New Wednesday.
We're going to start off this week with some of our new materials, and then we have some programming and event updates to share with you. But first, here are some of the new items we've added to our collection recently.
This week in new materials, we have The Cost of Knowing by Brittney Morris, a new young adult novel about 16-year-old Alex who can see the future of any object he touches. So when he touches a photograph and sees his little brother's death, he's forced into action. No Way Out by Fern Michaels is a new character-driven story with a hint of suspense. After waking from a coma with just a vague sense of unease, Ellie must rebuild her life and tries to do so in seclusion while trusting no one. The Red Book by James Patterson and David Ellis, the latest in the Black Book thriller series. When a drive-by shooting turns political, Detective Harney has to solve the case before the city riots. But the more clues he uncovers, the more they look to be pointed at his own troubled past. And last we have The Beauty of Living Twice by Sharon. This biography about the life of one of the world's most renowned actresses covers her pivotal roles, her disappointments and accomplishments, and how her life was upended by a stroke that nearly cost her everything.
Remember that you can still check these items out, or any of our other circulating materials, through curbside service if you don't want to or can't come inside our library buildings. Our buildings do remain open, however, with appropriate COVID safety restrictions in place.
As promised, we do have some information about our current and upcoming events and activities that we want to tell you about this morning.
First of all, we have started a new program to help you protect your COVID vaccination records. If you've received a vaccine, you are eligible for one free copy or lamination of your vaccination card. Just bring it to either library location and tell us whether you want to make a copy or laminate it. This program is already underway, so stop by any time during open hours to utilize this service.
And next week will be a big week for us. April 4th through the 10th is National Library Week, and we're celebrating. The first 50 people in the library next week will receive a goodie bag from us, as well as a chance to find the Golden Bunny for a special prize.
Our final batch of spring activity kits for elementary students, teens, and tweens also goes out next week. This will be your last chance to get one of these take-home kits for older students until summer reading begins. So make sure you have registered and are on our list by the close of business this Friday if you want to receive one of those kits.
Younger children, storytime age, or about 18 months to 5 years, will continue to receive kits weekly through the end of April.
Adults also have the chance to get a take-home surprise kit in April. Those kits won't be available for pickup until the second full week of the month, but sign-ups begin Monday morning, April 5th. Check our social media that morning for the link to register.
Remember, those kits are limited, so if you want to receive one, sign up right away when you see that link posted.
We're also planning another special arts and crafts program for May. The DIY bookmark contest doesn't begin until May 3rd, but start making your plans now. Winning bookmark designs will be printed and given out to our library patrons, as well as being eligible for a prize, of course. We'll have more information about that contest coming later in the month of April.
And finally, we've been teasing this for a few weeks now, but we are hard at work planning for this year's summer reading program. It's still a few months away, so we don't have all the details yet, but we do have some basic information to share with you this morning.
This year's program theme is Tales and Tales, so all of our programming will have a general animal theme to it. We have several different animal-related topics that we plan to use for our summer programs, and we're still coming up with ideas.
Since we don't know yet what things will look like a few months from now, we're planning activities that can be done separately at home, online, or distanced. Like last year, we'll have an online option for the reading logs that you can use if you prefer, or we'll have a paper logs available if you don't want to use the online option.
We'll also be giving away activity kits for children and teens during the summer reading program with crafts and activities that can be completed at home, just like last year. And we're also working on some other fun activities for all ages that can be done at home or on your own as well.
Of course, we'll also be providing some virtual or socially distanced programming opportunities. We'll have at least one video every week about a fun animal-related topic, and we're working with some other organizations throughout the region to create those videos and potentially provide some other events that you can take part in if the circumstances allow.
We can't speak for anyone else, of course, but we're really excited about the things we're planning for this year's summer reading program.
Registration begins May 24, and we'll start our giveaways and our online programming on June 7th. So it's only a couple months away, but that'll pass quickly.
We'll share more details about our plans and how you can take part as we get closer to the start of the program.
And if you don't already follow us on social media, make sure you do so that you don't miss any of our fun and informational posts, including those about our upcoming summer reading plans. We also occasionally have other news that we post on there before we get a chance to share it with you in these weekly videos.
And we also create regular monthly videos for all ages to enjoy about various topics, as well as these weekly news updates. This Friday, we'll have a fun family craft opportunity to share.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can also view all of our videos on YouTube. Links are available at our website, www.mcplib.org.
That's all for this week's What's New Wednesday. We look forward to sharing more with you next week, but in the meantime, thanks for watching, and have a great week.